Call them at 248-278-3158. That's 248-278-3158. Minzy Salon, where they care about your hair, they care about your cut, your color, your curl, and your style.
You've heard Now Listen. WJZD Radio, Detroit.com.
You guys ready? Happy holidays, everybody. We are getting so close to Christmas, it's crazy. Good morning to you. I see that one person looking at me. I don't see any words over here, but I see you watching. Welcome to the best part of your morning. That is the day. And we do thank you for the day, my Father. We've been given yet another opportunity to be better than we were yesterday, and I'm digging that. That's really cool. I'm going to just sit back and chill. Me and Marion Meadows going to chill while we check out some of the Marion Meadows Christmas vibe. This is Christmas on the radio. Also coming up is What Child Is This from Marion Meadows. Nothing like Christmas with friends, right? Get your coffee. I've got coffee, I've got water, and I've got cranberry juice. Just trying to get my groove on, get my grind going. Incidentally, before we get started, if you'd like to make a contribution to WJZD Radio, there is the Cash App right there in full effect. Cash $, capital D, APPRR 101. What up, Stefan? Stopped through there, and you guys were going crazy in your spot yesterday. I see you weren't there. Took the right day off, didn't you? Yes, we start each and every morning by giving God the praise, giving him the glory. I don't know about you, but my day is just not right if I do not start my day off on my knees, just like I ended my day on my knees, praising my Lord and Savior. You got to have a talk twice a day minimum. It used to be once a day. Now it's 2 times and throughout the day. Good morning, DEW. The Morning Dew is with us. Dawn Webb, what's going on? D Banks, what's happening? Nice to see everybody here, rising and grinding and shining this morning. That's my man Marion Meadows in the background. Figured I'd start something smooth this morning. As a matter of fact, a lot of our songs will be kind of smooth this morning. Let's get this thing started. We are your number one 24-hour streaming station that plays jazz and so much more. We are WJZD Radio Detroit.com. And yep, this is the Rise and Grind Morning. I'm your guy, Don Allen. And we are halfway through the week and on our way to Christmas holiday. Wasabi, Corey. Coming up this hour, we've got 2 in a row from Marion Meadows, some Dave Cobb, some Joe Sample, and that's all before the stop set. Of course, after the break, I've got your memory pleaser. It is from Rufus and Shaka Khan and the Isley Brothers on the way. And I played a song for Dawn yesterday. And let me see if I can get this name right. Trijente Oosterhuis. It's an acoustic cover of Baby Be Mine. And I told you, Dawn, it was slamming. Big Anthony, what's going on over there in KC? How you doing, man? Vicky, how are you this morning? So glad you joined us. Yeah, but also, and you guys seem to like that Ozone. So I dropped a couple of those. And my man Reno, we're going to do him. Reno asked me to tell you guys that please support his song, Rose Petals. It is available on Spotify, I think he said. And it's a couple of other platforms. It's called Rose Petals, Petals, and the artist is Reno. Moanin' Janae. Had to say her name really loud. I think she hard to hear it. As a matter of fact, right after Baby Be Mine, you'll get 2 in a row from Ozone. You'll get Reno's joint. You'll get Yancey and Carl Reed. So that's going to be all. We're going to have the Detroit artists take us out. Okay? Oh, here go that crap again. Somebody is trying to drop spam in my in my set here. I'm seeing all of this garbage coming through. Oh, we've got Toronto with us. Good morning, Nan Inlow. And Cassie is with us this morning. Cassie, I'm sorry I didn't get back with you yesterday. I'm going to give you a call as soon as I get off the air. You had some ideas you said you wanted to discuss with me. We'll talk about it today, okay? Also, got to say what's up to some big shout-outs this morning. My man, Keith Beasley, shout out to the Channel 1 event venue. If you're giving a party this holiday season, call Keith Beasley. He's got the perfect spot for your holiday party, and he's reasonable. I mean, he's got the perfect location right in the shadow of downtown Detroit. And speaking of downtown Detroit, if you are still looking for gifts, especially gifts for him, go and check out my man, Tony Stovall, down at Hot Sam's Menswear. And tell him you want 50% off of your top coats or your sweaters, and Tony gonna do it. And tell him I said so. He gonna be mad, but he'll get over it. But gotta show our Detroit people some love in terms of all businesses. And your minority business is important to us too. Why don't you hit me up at wjzdradio@gmail.com. Say, hey, Don, we over here in Kansas City. Or, hey, Don, we in New York or in Chicago. Good morning, Carolyn. I'd be more than happy to show you guys some love. You know, and give you a little shout out. Let them know where you're at, what you do, what you sell. You know, we want some people, some of our listeners, wherever you are, because we stream from one pole to the other pole, North Pole to South Pole, and all points in between. That's right. That's what we do. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We are global. That's what we do. I love it. But yeah, so go downtown if you're not in Detroit today. Stop in Hot Sam's Menswear. Say, Tony Silva, where you at? Where you at? Okay, yo, dog, come here. Tony, I need this coat. I need that sweater. I need that sweater. I need that coat. And I need 50% off all of it. And Tony be like, Don sent you in here, didn't he? All right, I'm going to do this, but I got to go talk to Don. Carolyn, little sis is with us this morning. Thank you all for joining us this morning. Dang, I just burned right through everything, didn't I? Wow. But, you know, I was at work. As most of you know, I work at the airport. And, you know, in doing so, that means I engage with a lot of people. That's why today's hot topic is something that we can all agree on. And in keeping with a holiday theme, I'm going to direct it solely to those who are visiting someone else's home. I don't care if it's your mama's house. I don't care if you're going over grandma's place. As most of you, you know, will be doing this weekend. You know, I know, yeah, like I said, you guys know I'm at the airport, and I deal with a lot of people. And sadly, I deal with a few people that do not bathe before they leave home. Yes, I've smelled it all, from chronic smoking to chronic to those who have never formerly been casually or formally introduced to soap and water. And yes, it's even those that smell as though they did bathe. Unfortunately, it was in a bathed in a toilet somewhere. You know, so that's what our Marion, you want to speak? You got something to say, Marion? Huh? I think Marion wants to speak. Marion, are you going to talk to us?
Hi, this is Marion Meadows, and you're listening to my good buddy Don Allen on WJZD Radio.
Thank you, Marion. It took him long enough. But yeah, the hot topic of the day is personal hygiene, and this is important. I'm not doing this to be joking. This is no joking matter. You know, I mean, it's disgusting. That's why today's hot topic is on the importance of personal hygiene. Okay, I get it. Yeah. All right, I get it. There are those whose religious beliefs that forbid them to put chemicals on their skin. To those who have their beliefs, or their beliefs go in that direction, please freshen yourselves up before you get into a crowded plane or elevator or room or church, as Dawn enlightened me on yesterday, because people come to church smelling like weed now. What is up with this? I mean, I know that the Lord is always sits on high, but you ain't got to get smoke weed to go up there and see him. It's not right. Okay, have some class about yourself. Okay, then there are those who smoke the chronic, which is fine. And if that's what you want to do, hey, that's your thing. But again, there's that thing that I just mentioned about small crowded areas, and it's just not cool, It almost sounds okay. And thank you, Janae. Let me put that up there. Lack of adequate hygiene leads to health issues. Very true. And smoking weed does lead to health issues too. And all right, some of you guys may have ailments, because I'm not a doctor. Some of you guys may have physical ailments that may require smoking weed, to ease the pain. But that's like putting, that's not fixing the problem. It's helping you live with the problem and giving you a buzz, I'm sure, at the same time. Why not shoot for something more permanent to get rid of the pain? Because see, truth be told, doctors don't get paid to heal you. They get paid to help you live with whatever is hurting you. Just like COVID-19, they did not get rid of it. They gave it something so that we could live with it. That way, somebody else makes some money on it. You get it? That's the whole medical game. My sis says, as my mother would tell a friend, oh, dang, here we go. Let me put this one up. As my mother would tell a friend who had an issue, you got to wash your ass. Not your whole ass. Your ass. Yeah. I mean, what up, Doe D? We're talking about the importance of physical, personal hygiene. And, my little sister is quoting Red Fox, some old Red Fox stand-up, but it's the truth, And I mean, I don't have anything against people to smoke weed, but I'm going to tell you up front, if I'm on a plane and they said, your happy butt next to me and you just got through, they're not taking off because I'm not sitting next to you until I'm moved. Let somebody else who smoke too sit next to you. That might be a question the airlines might want to consider asking. Do you smoke weed? Will you be smoking weed before you board our plane? If so, I'll sit you with someone else who sits next to you. Good morning, darling. How you doing, Lynn? I know you just got off work. Lynn worked that early shift. Lynn is getting off when I'm getting up, but this sounds like I'm trying to poke fun. I am not trying to poke fun at anyone. I was getting ready to get to that, Janae. Thank you. We're going to get to that in just a second. Now, there's also those who, for medical reasons, can't bathe. Now, this puts us in a rather precarious position because it's borderline rude to openly state the obvious. Michelle, good morning, darling. How are you? Wow, everybody's with us this morning. Yeah, mouth hygiene is linked to issues in the rest of the body. Actually, if you don't take care of your teeth, there's poison that can develop in there, and it can kill you. Let's see, Michelle Bradley, my dear, how you doing? The ballroom queen, baby. Weed smoking stinks and is not what I ever want to smell. To each their own, not my vibe, not mine either. But let's face it, I mean, like I said, I worked in an airport, and there are days where you can tell they just got out the car, and they might put it in their pocket after they put it out, just put a regular old smoked bud in their pocket, and come walking past me, and I'm like, oh God, it's crazy. Just woke up. It's your birthday, and you're off till Friday. Everybody tell Lynn, Stephen, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Okay, Janae, Janae said chronic weed smokers eventually have memory loss. This is very true. I know this to be true with a few people I know. They haven't stopped smoking it though, you know. And word has it that weed smokers, the weed that from back in the day and the weed today are two different things. And it is my guesstimation, that it's because that they're spraying all of these fancy schmancy chemicals on the same plant that's going to make it more potent, you know. I mean, I don't do any of it. I don't smoke weed. I don't chew the gummies. I don't eat the brownies. I don't eat the cookies. I don't do none of that. It's just not me. It's not my thing. Besides, I work for the government. So it's just not my thing, you know. And I don't knock people for doing it. And that if that's what you want to do, go for it. I'm happy. More power. But you can't do it around me. That's just how I roll. You know, happy birthday, Lynn. I mean, oh yeah, and we can't forget about the people with bad breath. Now, this can also be a medical situation, and if it's not medical, I affectionately call it potty mouth, you know, because their mouth smell like somebody's ass. And a lot of people don't chew gum, they don't, you know, eat candy, or wash their damn mouth out. You know, I brush my teeth several times a day. You know, at times I've even been known to take my toothbrush and some toothpaste to work with me. So, so my question now is, how do you confront somebody about their smell? I mean, do you explain that you have a sensitive matter to discuss? Or do you downplay the problem to help them feel less embarrassed? Or be honest and kind but direct? I mean, do you ask them what could be causing the problem? Come on, y'all, tell me something. What do y'all do? What's up, Waldo? Happy Wednesday. Today is set. Today, oh yeah, I got the set. I'll be putting it in right up there. But how do you approach somebody like that? Do you walk up and say, man, you stink? Did you step in something? What the hell is that? And oh yeah, incidentally, there are those who can't control their bodily functions. And that's why they make diapers for men and women, and they can't, you know, hold on to, you know, their bodily function. So they gonna have that aromatic problem, you know. So and it would be rude to come up to them and say something like that, you know. But for those of you who do not have a medical problem, what the hell is your mental problem? Because to walk, you know, if you work, let's say you work down in Texas and you sweat a lot, profusely, and you get off work at 4 o'clock and your buddy said, let's go have a beer. I'm like, do you go out and have the beer knowing that you've been sweating all day and you stink, you know? Do you just go out and just say, the hell with it, you know? Y'all don't like how I smell, get away from me. No, why don't you get away from us? So, I mean, how do we handle this? I mean, I like to be tactful in most situations, you know, and if I'm not going to be tactful, okay, I'm going to post that up. Corey likes the direct method. The hell with that. Call that out. Call that stuff out. You know, you do. I mean, certain people can deal with it. We'll be right back after these words. And I got to post what Dawn said.
This is Cassie.
Hi, this is Kyle Lamont.
Hello, it's Venice.
I'm Gene Edwards, baby.
Hello, everyone. This is Foodie of Sunday Night.
And I'm Don Allen. And from our family to your family, we'd like to wish you a very happy holiday season. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from WJZD Radio. Tis the season for shopping at Hot Sam's. Hot Sam's making it easy for you this holiday season with gift wrapping on Saturdays before Christmas, plus special Sunday hours in December from 12 noon till 4 p.m. And the Hot Sam's holiday kickoff December 1st through December 4th, which includes buy one, get one half off on sweaters and outerwear in store. And special sales online at HotSamsDetroit.com. There'll be a poinsettia raffle on Saturday, December 3rd, there's an in-store event with music, food, and glasses of wine. On Sunday, December 4th, there's a sidewalk runway showcase with brunch
and mimosas from 1 till 3. Baby, it's cold outside, and Hot Sam's has coats, jackets, hats, and caps. Hot Sam's, 100 years in downtown Detroit, keeping you warm and in style. 'Tis the season for shopping at the Hot Sam's Holiday. Hot Sam's, 127 Monroe in downtown Detroit. Call 313-961-6779. The holiday season is just around the corner, and that means birthdays, anniversaries, company events, and so much more. Well, we found the perfect place for your next event, meeting, celebration, or whatever it is that you want to plan. And it's right in the shadow of downtown Detroit. Welcome to the Channel One event venue, the perfect place for that special event. It doesn't matter the season. You can enjoy our spacious mood-lit event space inside or enjoy our private courtyard outside. Give us a call and reserve your space. Bookings are going fast. The Channel One event venue, located at 444 Meldrum Street, just off Jefferson, in the shadow of downtown Detroit. Call 313-670-7646. By the way, it's also the perfect place for the concert after party. The Channel One event venue. When it comes to your car, maintenance is vital. Routine service is key to making sure that you don't have to worry. And there's no better place than 70s Quick Lube Valvoline. They'll change your oil, and they'll use the best. Valvoline products protects 40% better against wear, resists oil breakdown 10 times better, and defends 25% more against deposits than industry standards. You also get a free 18-point safety check with every change. That includes topping off your fluids, brakes, tires, and hoses. Potential issues can be discovered during routine service. Stop by 70s Quick Lube Valvoline at 20827 John R. near 8 Mile Road in Hazel Park, or call 248-547-4114. They're open 7 days a week. At 70s Quick Lube Valvoline, they take care of business because they're the best in the business. You're in business. It doesn't matter if it's just you or you may have a staff. Now that you're in charge, you're going to need some help. Make the right call. Contact Michael L. Cash and Associates. With over 30 years of customer retention, development, and satisfaction, Michael L. Cash and Associates are recognized as industry leaders. At Michael L. Cash and Associates, they assist in brand awareness with corporations like Rolls-Royce Motor Cars, casinos, resorts, concerts, and music festivals worldwide. You've taken a big step. Make your next step your best step. You may need equipment or money for expansion. Contact Michael L. Cash and Associates and apply for a business loan today. They approve loans for those who qualify from $5,000 to $50 million. You're in business. Don't let the demands and expenses stop you from achieving your personal goals. Contact Michael L. Cash and Associates at 313-808-5440 or try our website, michaellcash.com. Michael L. Cash and Associates, the commercial funding specialist.
WJZDRadioDetroit.com. We are talking about people with chronic body odor. Some of it cannot be helped. Some of it can be helped. If it's a medical condition, this could be a serious issue. And I'm glad, Richard, you're with us because I happen to know that you smoke bud. You made that perfectly clear on other shows. And I'm glad you're here because the topic, directly relates to something you engage in. Before we do go into your, memory pleaser, let's go to something I'm reading. In the work, Dawn said that in the workplace, a complaint is usually filed with HR, and HR is tasked with meeting with the person, which is a rough job to have. Then Richard chimed in and said, good morning, and I'm glad you're here, Richard. Janae took the more round the curve sort of way of getting down to the problem. She said, is everything okay at home? I don't want to assume, but maybe some things are going on with the water or something. Ran out of soap. I got some. If you need something, keep it in my purse. People have made mention that you haven't been yourself lately, so I wanted to make sure that you are aware that people have been talking, but I wanted to come to you. And that's a good way of doing it, as long as you do it with tact. A tactical situation is always a good approach. Dawn also said she had a situation where a coworker had a traumatic experience with a dentist in her younger days, and she stopped brushing her teeth for decades. Talking about potty mouth. Damn. We just go, you just send me a text. Damn. Your breath smells so bad. Your text snack. I'm sorry, did I say that out loud? And then right after that, Richard chimed in and said Christmas tree burning is all good. And we ain't talking about burning a freaking Christmas tree. He talking about trees. Anyway, Dawn said her breath was putrid. Good morning, John. We are talking about Mike Salter. What's going on, my brother? How you doing? We are talking about people with taking care of their personal hygiene. Some of it cannot be helped. Some of it can be helped. If you're going over someone's house this holiday season, we strongly suggest that you use some soap and water. If you smoke weed, let's call it what it is. I'm old school. I call it weed, y'all bud, chronic, whatever y'all want to call it. If you're going to do that, do it in such a manner where you can either smoke it and wash up, shower up, change clothes, so you don't go hug your grandma smelling like, Cheech and Chong, for lack of a better way of saying it. Have some tact, have some class about yourself. There's nothing worse where me and John can attest to this. John can join me in on this one, that where we work, they come through there smelling like, oh, Lord Jesus, hallelujah. Oh, they just come in and they're smelling like they just put the bud out in the car and they come right into the airport. Or if it's not bud, it's the fact that these people have not bathed in several days. Now some people, they don't have it. Maybe they don't have any money. You had money to buy a plane ticket, but you didn't have money to buy soap, and water you can pretty much get anywhere. You can take a bird bath at a gas station, okay? John says the weed smell or the body odor, or both, because John and I have actually smelled both. It's a blend of chronic and funk, and it's just disgusting, and it's not all guys, it is women too, and I don't know about you, but women, come on, ladies, work with a brother here. I've been always raised to just women should be keeping themselves clean, but as I've grown and matured, I find out that there's some nasty women out there too that just don't take care of themselves. Uh-oh, here comes Janae. Janae says, another angle, there are those with evil and rotten spirits who carry a stench. I know this to be true. It's a smell you don't want to experience. Oh my Lord, I never heard that one, Janae. But I imagine that would be some ratchet, just, I don't even use the word ratchet, but it sounds like it would be appropriate. John says, then there's soap. There is soap in the bags. Right. They have soap with them. We know, we see it. And they're still not using it. You can even go to the bathroom in the airport before you go through the checkpoint and get into the terminal itself. And they got soap. It's free. You just stick your hand under there and it gives you a bunch of it. And I've seen people brushing their teeth in the bathroom. We all have seen that. If you stink that bad and you don't want to offend anyone else, I respect you more to see you bird bathing it in the bathroom than I would, hey, phenomenal mommy, than I would sitting next to me in a plane or sitting next to me in a restaurant or in a crowded elevator. Because even though we're only in there for a few moments, stank is stank. All right, period. You probably have and just wrote it off as them being a funky. Janae, easy. Calm down, Janae. I probably just didn't notice it, wrote it off. But like I said before, you have to be careful and use tact, because some people, they just, they can't help it. They have a medical condition and some people who go through emotional distress will just throw caution to the wind and just say, forget it. It's not even worth me getting up anymore, but I got to get up and go do this, but I ain't going to take a bath and this and that.
you have to use tact when you're dealing with people. So, in using tact, I tell you guys every day, be a blessing to somebody who can't bless you back. Be a better you. That's why you have to think every day. And be careful about what you say to other people, because they might be going through some stuff. And it's affecting their psyche, it's affecting their mental, and it's showing in the way they take care of themselves, or lack thereof. They're not taking care of themselves. Like Janae says, depression will have you not taking care of your hygiene. Yes, it will. Now, as far as that lady that didn't brush her teeth over for decades, you know, I'm just glad I didn't work with her. That's just downright disgusting. This is your memory pleaser from Rufus and Shaka Khan, Best of Your Heart. Stick around, I got another memory pleaser. I stumbled across this one. It's coming up next from the Isleys. We are talking about physical hygiene today. And I mean, like I said, at the airport, it is crazy busy. You know, overtime available. Yay, yay. Get that bread. But in doing so, we are going to, I'd say, John, and catch me on this, 1 in every 20 people got an odor problem that comes through, and that's a lot of funky people coming through the airport. That's just disgusting. I go to John, because John's standing right there next to me. You should see his face. When we will both smell it, but if I look at John, I'm going to laugh. I ain't going to lie. John turned to me and be like, did you smell it?
And you'll be taken care of. Time and time again, you listen to a smile.
See, good morning, Denise Brooks. What is the name of this song by Shaka? This is called Best of Your Heart.
You give yourself away until
Don't let love get the best of your heart.
love is gone.
Lord.
Consider
What's up, Juan Johnson? Thank you for joining in. Yes, Janae, a decade. Her gastro tract was full of bacteria and poison. And so was the paint was peeling off the walls when this woman came in the room, okay? Joe Davidson, what's happening you're down in Alabama or is it Mississippi? Let me go on my computer and see what's going on. I love high technology. I can find out where you're listening. Good morning to my friends over in the UK, over in Germany, and Poland, and Greece, and Italy. Oh, Dubai is checking in. What's going on? And I think I know who that is in Dubai. And that's the fun fact. Good morning, Houston, Texas. Oh, what's going on? That's my family over in Phoenix, Arizona. Actually, it's Mesa. We've got listeners in Puerto Rico this morning and in Florida. We're going to take care of business. This is your memory pleaser. And that was Rufus featuring Shaka Khan, The Best of Your Heart. And I found this one. And I just had to play it. See if you remember this one. It's called I Once Had Your Love, and I Can't Let Go. I just can't. Unless, of course, there's some body odor involved, and then I'm out. You know, the hell with it. These are the Isley Brothers on the Rise and Grind morning. Coming up next, Trijinje Oosterhuis and her version of Baby Be Mine. You're going to want to hear this. Then we're going to let all Detroit artists take us the rest of the way.
I'm going. I never felt this way before. All I want to do is to
Now, please don't get misled and misunderstand when we're talking about body odor, because like I said earlier, some people have religious beliefs which forbid them to put chemicals on their body. But if they can't, my question is, if you can't put chemicals on your body, what you doing with fingernail polish on? And I'm sure that weave has glue, so that's a chemical. You know, I'm just saying, you know. Denise Brooks, good morning.
every day's
Thank you, Denise. I'm glad you're enjoying
We
it.
can celebrate making love together.
I want everybody to hear the next song.
Keep this fire
I can't pronounce the lady's name. Trijinje Oosterhuis. Nan Elo. Oh, thank you, Nan. That was awesome. And see, let me. Nan nailed it. Okay, Nan Enlow. What about using? I'm gonna have to post that one up. What about using too much perfume? And we've all had that aunt. What's up, Bruce?
Don't let go.
You know, we've all had that auntie or that cousin that just put on too much perfume, and it's cheap perfume to boot. I mean, yeah, see, it's a little bit on the neck, and what I do is I take it right off the neck and wipe it on and I'm good, you know. But if they take a bath in the perfume, and that's not a good thing.
Sure as heaven above.
Yes, Bruce, it is calm before the storm. I understand we are about to have a winter blast here in southeastern Michigan. They've already had it in the central part of the country, and it's headed our way, but we ain't worried about it, you know. Like I posted on on my Facebook page, Detroit women are built differently. Detroit women put on a sharp, short skirt, some 5-inch heels, and go out in 6 inches of snow and shake it off like, boom. Especially if they go in clubbing and they know the guys in there got pockets that are full grown. Yeah, but we built for this. And Janae, you are right. Let me post that one up. There are natural soaps that have no chemicals in them. So that's no excuse. And I've heard, now what is this thing I hear about somebody using a rock to clean themselves with? You know, I don't know about rubbing a rock on me. Are you headed home Saturday? Joe, you might want to check your airlines see if there are cancellations. Get out early, bro, because it's supposed to start, I think it's Friday, and go right into Saturday. So please be careful out there, especially if you're driving. This is how we do it every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 9 a.m. in the morning. Are you driving? Leave early, baby. Leave early. The rock of Jesus might be able to touch you and cleanse your body, but we prefer you use soap and water down here on earth, Janae. You know, and you gotta go see Jesus in order for that to happen. Music from the Isley Brothers. I once had your loving. Can't let it go, baby. It's just so damn good. Now check this one out. I heard this and I went bananas. I love the vibe on this one. This is a cover of Baby Be Mine, and I'm not even going to try to pronounce her name anymore. But check out the vibe on this one. Coming up, 2 from Ozone, Reno, Yancey, Carl Reed, all on the way. Rise and grind.
I don't need no dreams when I'm by your side. Every moment takes me to paradise. Darling, let me hold you, warm you in my arms and melt your fears away. Show you all the magic that a perfect love can make. I need you night and day, so baby be mine. Baby, you gotta be mine. And boy, I'll give you all I got to give. So baby be mine, yeah, all the time. And we can share this ecstasy as long as we believe in love. I won't give you reason to change your mind. I guess it's still you feel me, baby. You are all the future that I desire. destined for all time. Boy, you got to hold me. We can touch the sky like the darkest day. Hold me. Only you and I can make.
Oh, I'm sorry. Cristobal Flores got some shows lined up. You headed to Florida? Where's my ticket? Damn, you know, take a brother with you. Why not get this over to you as soon as I can? Have a Merry Christmas, Cristobal. This joint right here. The back end of this show is fire. I don't know what y'all liked about the first half, but the back end is fire. Coming up 2 in a row from Detroit's own Ozone, Detroit's own Reno, Detroit's own Yancey, and my man 100 Gram, Carl Reed, is on the way.
Say that you'll be mine. I want you all the time. Got to have your love. Never get enough. I want you to be mine. Need you in my life. Every day and night. Baby, be mine. Really want you, really want
I just wish I could pronounce this lady's name.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna try one more time. Trijinje Oosterhuis.
Want you in my life.
Barbara Frazier, good morning.
Wanna be without you.
And we want you to be safe as well, Barb. Happy holidays to you from the family here at WJZD Radio. You know, like a little sax.
Every night is alright.
That's right. Oh, here we go. This is Chris Brown from Ozone. Got 2 in a row from Ozone. As we head up to we got 18, 17 minutes left before the top of the hour. Count it off. Shout outs to my cuz Derrick Henry down in Texas City. What's going on to my brother over in Mesa, Arizona? My other brother in Texas, my other brother in Kansas City. Is in St. Louis. He moves around a lot. I got family everywhere. One of these Christmases, we're going to have to bring my whole family together. I think that would be so cool. I got family down in Georgia, down in Florida, St. Louis, cousins from both sides of the family, you know. It's crazy. Family in Mesa, Arizona, Katy, Texas, North Carolina, Washington, D.C., Baltimore. You know, we got around. Once again, if you'd like to donate to the radio station there, it's the Cash App, $ capital D, A, and capital D, lowercase a, PPRR 101. You know, you can support the station anytime you feel like it, you know. I'm getting tired of paying all these damn bills. Got about 16 minutes to go. We have been talking about personal hygiene today, and those who now, if you can't help it, that's okay. You know, we can pretty much tell. You know, if you got an issue, you can't control yourself, and you got to release yourself. That's why they make diapers for men and women. You know, briefs. You know, the surgical briefs or whatever they call them. And it happens. Okay, it happens. But those of you who can wash your behind, you need to do so. You know, if you can't afford no soap, ask a brother. I will hook a brother or a sister up. Some deodorant, some soap, and maybe a little cheap cologne. You know, I ain't springing for the good stuff. I mean, but if you're in need, hey, any port in the storm, damn it. This is how we do it. So what do we got? Who's cooking for Christmas? You know, who's cooking for Christmas? Janae, are you still with us over here? Are you cooking? I know I've been waiting to taste macaroni and cheese. I know Carol's cooking. Carol and Corey, I'm going by there first, so. Juan, anybody else you got over there cooking? Juan's wife is a chef, okay? I gotta go over Juan's house, Countdown. Oh, yeah, Barb, that's absolutely important. We talked about that as well. We even discovered a woman who had a bad experience at the dentist's office when she was a young girl, and she never went to the dentist ever again, and breath smelled like, I ain't even gonna go there. It was bad. It was beyond bad. I mean, if you could take the word bad and multiply that with horrible, putrid, disgusting, this is what this woman's breath must have smelled like. You walk into a room and say, hello to everybody, and the paint start peeling off the walls, flowers close back up. I'm so glad I don't know her and she doesn't know me. And I kind of feel for her because she's scared. But sometimes you got to face your fears. Number one, if you don't take care of your mouth, your teeth, if you don't take care of your teeth, bacteria turns into infection, which turns into poison, which can kill you. Did you know this? Yes, you can die from not going to the dentist, because that stuff forms in your mouth, and if it festers in there, it will kill you. It turns into poison, and you're swallowing, and you're ingesting poison. So, homemade poison, call it what you will, so. Yes, this is also Ozone. It's called No Gravity. This was their debut cut. Coming up next, Reno, Rose Petals. By all means, support Reno. Go to Spotify, pick up his tune, Rose Petals, ROSEPETALS, Rose Petals. And he told me to tell you guys that. So I'm sharing it with him. And I think he said somewhere else you can get it. Check your local music outlets, wherever you get your music, and check out for Reno Rose Petals. I got to check with Diego and see if Ozone's joints are on Spotify as well, so you can buy some of their stuff as well. We want all of our artists to make it. Yancey's got a brand new track out, or new CD, and as does Carl Reed. I heard he's got a new house music joint, and we might have to get it to the guys so they can play it on Saturday night. Saturday night is Christmas Eve, everybody. And I will be here. I'm going to be for a little while. I'm going over Corey's house for a while. And I might go on no, I'm not going on Christmas Day. No. Foodie will be on the air Christmas Day. It's Sunday. That's what he does. Go in front of the children. That's true. Keep it honest, because kids will tell you, you stink. Uncle Don, why he stank over there? He smelled like poo-poo, so kids are terribly honest. And they'll be like, I don't want to stand next to him. You ain't going to make me. But that's how the beauty of children, They haven't learned the word tax yet, and we appreciate that. This is music from Ozone. Coming up next, Reno, Yancey. Carl Reed's going to take us out of here, okay? Here we go. Hold up. Don't forget, check out Reno on Spotify. Pick up this man's tune. He's working hard. He's got a new joint coming out real soon. So we definitely want to support Detroit artists and everything they do. And I know this station always will back our Motor City artists, especially since like Reno and Diego and Carl Reed, they support the station. Why wouldn't we support them? Here we go now. In closing the conversation, please, before you go over a relative's house, before you go over a friend's house, please use some tact, be polite, wash your body, use some soap, use some deodorant, and I don't care what kind of deodorant it is, hand is better than now. That's what I learned in Texas. But clean yourself up. Don't go anybody's house that's stinking. Don't go in smelling like reefer. Do they say reefer anymore? I think they call it chronic or bud or whatever. Don't go in somebody's house smelling like that. It's impolite. It's rude. And everybody in the world knows, and you might not care at the moment, but after you mature and wonder why nobody wants to come by you other than other smokers, you're going to feel some kind of way. Oh, they just call it weed? Is that what they just call it, Barbara? Barbara, how would you know that? Barbara, we're going to have to talk, Barbara, they call it weed. That's what it is. Yeah, management wants to speak to you. Barbara, don't be surprised if they tap you on the shoulder, okay? Be like, they need you to go over there to the lost and found. But please, if you're going over a family member's house, a relative's house, a friend's house, don't go over there smelling like weed. Don't be musty. Don't be stanky. Don't put on too much perfume trying to cover up the stank that you got on your body in the first place. Take a damn bath. Use some soap and water. Use some deodorant and use a little bit of cologne. Just a little bit. Because, see, I'm going to be the first one to tell you, Reno just said, hold up. You ain't coming in smelling like that. And you do have those relatives that won't let you in. You know that, right? No, you ain't coming to smell like that. Nah, you gonna go do what you was gonna do. Because I don't want my house smelling like that shit. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. This is the Rise and Grind Morning. Got 8 more minutes to go before I get out of here. As always, I want you guys to be a better person than you were yesterday. Be a blessing to somebody who cannot bless you back. Oh, yeah, Dawn is right. Wear some clean clothes. Matter of fact, wash them today and put them aside and don't bother them. Don't bother them until Christmas Day, Because Lord knows, the family know you need some new gear anyway. They're probably going to buy you something somewhere along the line. And everybody gets new underwear for Christmas, I know either my aunt or my mom is going to send me some new underwear in the little tube. And before you put it on, wash down, you get a out, wash rag, soap it up, and go way down deep. Yeah. Front to back, left to right, and all the creases. If you're going to do it right. Yeah. I mean, you got to do this. I mean, how you going to get close to your family members when you know in your heart you ain't washed your ass? That's why it's so vitally important that I share this information with you guys. I feel it's my civic duty to keep you from smelling like duty. Oh, this is fun. This is music from my man Yancey. He calls this one Bossa One. Taking me out the door, my man Carl Reed. Delphine, what's going on? You couldn't find me on Facebook? Everybody's on YouTube. The hell with Facebook. Yeah, let them say what they want to say, It's all good. There was a few people. No, let me see something. Yeah, there were a few people on Facebook watching this morning. They're all gone now. The cool people are on YouTube. And I tell you guys what, I may go on the air Saturday morning since there's going to be a blizzard and I'm not going out in it. I may go live on Saturday morning too. Christmas Eve with Don, That's my big sister Delphine right there, the bottom one in the column there, down there, yeah. Delphine knew me before all y'all knew me. I was like, what was I, 5, Delphine? 5 or 6. And she sent me a picture at her birthday party at my house with my brothers and my buddies. And she was the only girl there. She was living the life, living large.
nothing like a little sax in the morning. Love me some sax. Okay, I'm gonna quit it. Oh, God. Anyway, guys, make it a better day than it was yesterday. Make it a good day on purpose and do it with authority. Be a blessing to somebody who cannot bless you back. And I want you to do something. If you have it with you, it's not a major. It always makes me feel good. If you happen to be in a dollar store and you see something that's interesting, I know somebody who could use that. And it doesn't cost a whole lot. And just pick it up and buy it. You can either wrap it or do what I do, the cheap way. Yeah, I am. Get one of those dollar store bags, put a little tissue paper in there, and give it to somebody. Matter of fact, for those of you who know of somebody who got, body odor, we can give love too, Mark. Why don't everybody go to the dollar store, get one of those little gift bags, put some soap, some deodorant, and a little cologne or a little perfume in there, and just start giving them away. Well, you can start off by giving them to people on the corner and put a couple of dollars in there so they don't feel like, you insulted them. A little couple of dollars, some soap, some deodorant, and, some cologne, and a couple of dollars in a gift bag. Costs what? Under $10. Okay? I think that's a great idea. What do you think? You're cray-cray. Yeah, I'm cray-cray. I think that's what attracted you to me. Mm-hmm. Guys, it's been a wonderful show. I have no idea what we're going to talk about. Let's talk about, it's time for grown men to dress like grown men. I heard somebody on Facebook talking about they saw a man in his 60s, 65, in an Adidas jogging suit and some Jordans on, dressed like he was 16. Time for us to dress like grown men again. I'm down with that. So we might have to talk. Me and John B. were talking about this, I think a month or two ago. We're going to call this one Proper Attire Required. Because you see the way guys go in looking for jobs nowadays. It's just plain disgusting. So I think that's what we're going to talk about on Friday. Proper attire required. Ladies, if you are, mature age, dress like it. Quit trying to dress like your granddaughter. You look like a damn fool. This is going to do it for me. This is my man, Carl Reed, taking me out the door, y'all. Been fun, but I got to run. You know what I'm talking about. I haven't eaten yet. Maybe that's why I'm acting like this. Yeah. Did you hook up with Juan, Waldo? You got to hook up with him. That's going to do it for me. Make it a great day on purpose. Do it with authority. Been a pleasure, and I thank each and every one of you for joining me this morning. Every time I think about you, I thank God. Be careful, be safe. It's going to be treacherous on the next couple of days driving. Please do. Please. I ain't going to no more damn funerals, okay? I ain't doing it, no. So be careful out there. And I will see you. We'll see each other again on Friday. You guys coming? Come on back Friday. We'll talk about something good. Make it a good day on purpose. Do it with authority. I'm out of here. Remember, we have an app. You can go to your app store, your Play Store, download WJZD. You'll see WJZD Radio. Get the app. You can listen to us from one pole to the other, from North Pole to the South Pole, and all points in between. Oh, yeah. On Sunday morning, we will open up the brand new WJZD Radio website. Yeah, babies. It's been a year in the making. The brand new WJZD Radio website will be ready on Sunday for your approval. You guys, make it a great day. Thanks for watching. Don Allen's out of here. Peace.
Me feel brand new. I wanna spend my time with only you. I ain't gonna waste time. You've been on my mind. make you mine. You're so fine, you're so fine. I ain't gonna waste time. And it on my mind. I got to make you mine. You're so fine, girl. You're just a real sexy lady. Real sexy mama. Real sexy lady. Real sexy mama. Just a real sexy lady. Real sexy mama. Real sexy lady. Real sexy mama. Just like you had it on my mind. You had it, girl. You just I got to make you mine. So fun, so fun. Just Charles Hicks, yeah. Kenny V, yeah. Detroit's in the house, yeah. Chicago's in the house. Philly's in the house. Brooklyn's in the house. Atlanta's in the house. Ladies.
Tis the season for